Well, hello again, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, cardboard crawlers of all scales and nations. Here we are again with the beautiful FJ45 with the Maz Designs cheat code chassis and a WT Micros body. Beautiful, beautiful truck. We've got the scramblers on there with the pine trees from CCXRC. Running Injora oil shocks. Injora SCX24 axles. We've got a FuryTech micro Komodo in there. Shout out to Mofo for that new steel pinion that makes this thing run super smooth. Loving that. NSDRC servo in there, working hard in the rocks today. Nice, beautiful day for us here in Southern Pines, North Carolina. January, looking good. About 55 to 58 degrees out today with some wind that made it feel a little cooler, but the sun sure did feel good on our backs. Everybody having a great day. Went over and test drove that Mustang this afternoon. Looking sweet. Got a little brake adjustment I need to do. Something stiffened up on me at the end of the test drive. Everything's stopping straight. You can let go of the wheel and punch the brake pedal, and you don't get a bit of pull in any direction. She stops in a nice straight line, and she goes forward in a nice straight line as well. So minor adjustment, need to put it up on some jack stands and see what's going on there. Could just be some old brake lines or some old brake fluid. I think I'll flush the whole system and start with some brand new brake fluid in there and see what I get out of it. But other than that, she's going to be ready to go on the old sales block here real soon. So real happy for that. Just, one thing that, I guess I would say that my whole family, we just don't need it in our life anymore. It's something that, no one's building hot rods. And although one of my nephews wants to be a race car driver, I would not think that Mustang would make too good of a race car. So we'll build him up something else and see what he gets into. Build him a little go-kart first, get him a shifter cart or something, and see if he, will be the next Jimmy Johnson. So, yeah, like I said, enjoying the sunshine out here and just trying to get some wheeling in when you can, if you can't feel good, look good. If you don't look good, try to smell good. And either way, let's get out there and be good. Have some fun in the rocks. And, this is one of my favorite trucks after all. Shout out to Jimmy, the neighbor. Jimmy Moore. He loves the green FJ. And speaking of Jimmy, him and I went over to my mother's and had a nice home-cooked Sunday meal. She did a cast iron pot in the oven, like an oven-cooked pot roast, carrots and potatoes and a little green salad. And shout out to Mom. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful meal, and Jimmy and I both really enjoyed coming over and spending time with you. And of course, the dogs were there, and you know how it goes. Just living our best lives, trying to, look forward to every day and get out of bed and have a good one and spend a little time with family and friends and spend a little time doing some things that you enjoy doing, such as driving these wonderful little SCX24 cars. I tell you what, it sure is nice to just be able to walk out into my backyard and, pick a vehicle, get a battery charged, and come out here and just wheel away. Haven't done a lot of work on the course lately, but I do have, always have ideas about it. I really need to figure out how to get some dirt from a local, go talk to all the job sites around and see if I can get a dump truck load or something full of dirt. They can dump it at the end of the driveway, and then I could move it around a little bit. That would really help improve. I need some little dirt hills in here that I can stack rocks into and make some, some different terrain. It's hard to just stack rocks on flat ground, or, digging down into the sand just doesn't. There's a couple spots where it has worked out really good. The course so far is really great. It's fun to play on. I have a great time. I think it makes decent footage. You guys let me know in the comments. Remember, if you like this content, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that the bell button to be notified when we're making new content, and comment. I love the comments. I try to give them a thumbs up when I see them, and I usually comment back. Hey, shout out to Mitchell Bola. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Bolognani. I accidentally erased your comment from yesterday. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to comment back, and then I somehow hit the delete button and continued through the process thinking I was hitting the reply button, and nothing personal there, buddy. It was purely just a clerical error. So, go ahead and hit me back up. That was on the LC80 you commented on yesterday. And so, like I said, purely an accident. And speaking of Mitchell, he is coming up on a 500 subscriber giveaway. And he's going to give away one of the plows. I can't remember who makes that. Oh man, such a cool little snow plow that attaches to the front of one of these SCX24s, and you hook up a servo to it, and it actually has 3 positions, like a fully down, a mid, and an up position, like a fully down and a float, and then an up off the ground position. And speaking of positions, look at where that truck's sitting right now. So beautiful right there in those rocks. This is a really fun section. Really, you got to slow it down and kind of be technical with it. And, you can get into a tippy situation back there a moment ago. But looking good coming through these rocks. And then I just kind of make a U-turn right here. I don't normally just go hard left like I'm about to. But I decide that I want to just kind of head back for home. I've realized I've been out in the rocks for a minute. I usually just kind of time it all in my head. I know about what it takes to make a good video length, and I think I shot about 16 minutes worth of footage, and then it edited down to about 11 minutes. And that's just cutting a little bit out of each shot, front in the beginning and the end of it, so that we're moving, so that we're getting into the action as the wheels are moving. I don't move very far down the course, and then sometimes, like right here, I know I had a weird little tip over, and so I just reshot, and I hope that doesn't make you guys feel like I'm not giving you the realistic point of view, but I had a little tip over, and I realized, I can do that line without tipping over, so I just, went back to my marks, where I had been to start with, and then just reshot it. And so that, that 10-15 seconds of footage was deleted out, and so that counted towards that 16 minutes of footage. Like I said, a couple seconds here out of 35 shots, you take a few seconds here and there out of each one, the front and the back of it, and before you know it, you've deleted 3.5, 4 minutes of film, and it's all good. It's all part of giving you good continuity from shot to shot, and making it feel like a continuous movement, because you know, I am just changing the camera position, moving it. You know, like I'll stop the truck here in what, 3, 2, 1. We're coming to a stop, and then, you know, we move the camera to the front, and then just go again. And you have to edit out that stop and start section, because the camera doesn't start as I start moving. I hit record, then I pick up the controller and start moving. So maybe in the future, the deal is this phone doesn't have really good, you know, if I'm moving the phone, it doesn't have good stabilization. So in the next phone upgrade, I'll be getting a newer iPhone, I believe, eventually, and then we'll upgrade to one with better stabilization. So, like I said, I really appreciate each and every one of you. It's a really good time for me, and I know that a lot of you really enjoy the little bit of story time that you get with me almost every day. So, much appreciated. Like, subscribe, share. Get out there, build a truck. Have some fun. If you can't build a truck, live vicariously through me. I got a number of them. Cardboard crawlers. Out.